Hello, if you could subscribe to my channel or like this video or leave a comment, I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for watching. So I've got a nut for my puller thread. It's some kind of fine thread. I think it was like M19 or M20, something like that, metric. So since I last filmed, I've rounded off that corner nicely. And I've also, to make it easier to see because there's quite a hot patch of holes, I've just made little like dips, little dips with a small drill bit, just so I can see the original sort of 3 smaller ones and the 2 line up. So the rest then are just the bigger ones. So I need to drill out the middle one now. For this, I left it small because I didn't know if I might needed to put another bolt or whatever if I couldn't get a nut for this. So I need to drill this out and put this in. Okay, so I've got it drilled now, and I've got the second nut holding this one in place. It's clamped down. I've filed a bit of the zinc coating off, and from the sides I'm welding. So zinc's is not good for your health really, and makes a better weld if you get rid of it first. So I'm going to weld a couple of just runs there, not too much, because how this puller works, it'll push this nut against the steel, so all it has to do is just hold the nut in place. If I put it over side, it would take the strain on, but it doesn't take much strain there, it just stops it from turning. So, well, this will heat up, but I'll take that out fast, or this might actually grab onto it as it's cooling again. So it's best, if you weld a nut or something with a bolt, you best take the bolt out straight away after welding. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to run a grinder over it and give it a coat of paint then. I need to bend the legs again, but that'll be a bit over time then. Okay, so I ground the old paint and most of the rust and got rid of the sharp edges of it. I've used a round file just to go down the holes, get rid of little spots then. There's a couple of nice welds just to hold it in place then. If you welded right around it, you would risk making it distort and might go bigger or smaller or whatever. So there's a couple of welds and it won't distort the big nut then. But I don't need too much strength here, just so it stops it from turning and keeps it in one place, as these don't actually take the strain of when it's working in. Okay, so I've bent the legs and just painted the red oxide. And I've painted the top in matte pro yellow so it stands out and find it easily. And I've stored the spare nut on the end of the thread there, so it's fair safe if I want to use it for another puller again. So that's this project done. Hopefully it isn't too long until I need it then. Well, a lot of things happen. What happens with these is you need them before, say. Once you make them, we don't need them really, but I have it now anyway. Okay, so these hook onto the spokes of a steering wheel, and that goes down into the actual shaft itself then. And I've put little drill marks where the 3 smaller holes are and the 2 spoke holes are. Then you have the 3 big ones for a Super Q Ford then, because it's a bigger steering wheel, well, bigger middle on it then, so you can actually go around it then. So this is a sort of copy, sort of modification of a Massey tool. Massey made them about a bit smaller than I put the 3 of these in. So I made it a bit bigger so it's more universal, and made extra holes again so it's even more universal then. Okay, thank you for watching, and goodbye from me for now then.